Hi, I'm Joshua, and today I'd like to talk about the keto diet. I know that's very ambitious of me because a lot of people are on it and interested in it and passionate about it. But I just want to kind of give the other perspective. If you guys could just hear me out, because there might be some, even if you've experienced some benefits from it, which I totally respect and acknowledge, there might be some long-term health consequences. So it's good to hear these points. So I just want to talk about 10 reasons to reconsider keto. So the first reason is that the human body runs on glucose. All of our cells need glucose to survive. They need glucose for energy. That's what they run on. So, obviously it's important to have healthy sources of glucose. Number two, our brains run on glucose. So our neurons actually run on sugar. The brain is made of glycogen, which is compressed glucose, and it's mostly sugar. So that's what our brain runs on. So, if we're not giving it ample supply, how can it function optimally? Three, high fat burdens our livers. So the liver is the body's filter. So it has to filter out the chemicals, and it also has to convert the nutrients. And the high fat actually burns down the liver, and the liver has to produce the bile to break down the fat, and it kind of causes stagnant, sluggish liver, and this can prevent chemical toxins from detoxing actually and from leaving the body. So something to consider. Number four, high fat leads to insulin resistance. So the thing is with insulin resistance, so the sugar to enter the cells, when the fat's in the bloodstream, it can block that. It can block the sugar from entering the cells, and it requires more insulin. So when the blood fat is in the bloodstream for a long time, for hours, it could actually require more insulin and long-term lead to insulin resistance. So that's something to consider. Number five, nutrients only enter our cells when bound to sugar. So obviously it's important to get nutrients. We want antioxidants, phytochemicals, vitamins. We want those nutrients in our cells. And nutrients actually need to be bound to sugar to enter our cells. So that's really important right there. Number seven, high fat causes, I think I skipped one. 6, this is a fun one. The body doesn't burn fat for fuel. The body actually runs on sugar, and it doesn't burn fat for fuel. If it did, like people with excess body weight could not eat for long periods of time, and they'd be able to use that body weight for fuel, but it doesn't work that way because the body just basically disperses it, breaks it down and disperses it and eliminates it. So that's just like kind of a crazy misconception out there, which is, what can I say? Number 7, high fat causes excess adrenaline secretion. So when there's high blood fat, our adrenals have to secrete adrenaline to try to thin our blood to protect our heart and our brain. And that adrenaline is caustic over time on the body. The liver has to sop it up. It creates more of a burden on the liver. It can prematurely age us. And we don't want to be running on adrenaline. Number 8, high fat lowers oxygen levels. So when there's fat in the bloodstream, it can lower the oxygen levels to the cells and to our brain. Not a good thing. We need our oxygen. And number 9, high fat causes heavy metals to oxidize. This is a really important one because we have heavy metals in us, in our brain, in our liver, in our body. We get exposed to heavy metals all over the place. And when heavy metals come into contact with fat, it actually causes the heavy metals to oxidize more rapidly and run off into nearby tissue, causing more damage and further long-term health problems. Not a good thing. Number 10, not enough room for nutrients. So obviously we want to get nutrients to stay healthy with everything we're up against, with the stress and the toxins and everything we've got going on. We want as many nutrients as possible, and those nutrients are found in fruits and vegetables and leafy greens and herbs. That's where all the nutrients are found. So if we're filling up on high fat or protein, which protein is basically high fat, that's where the calories in protein come from, then there's just not enough room to eat the ample amounts of fruits and vegetables and leafy greens and herbs that we need to survive in this world. And over time, it can pay its toll. So these are just some points to consider. Like I totally love and respect what everyone's passionate into. In my over 20 years, so I've been in the holistic health field for over 20 years since the high fat trendy diets started. So they started like over 20 years ago, and I've watched over time as they changed their names and and I've watched family members and people on these diets and going through the cycles of binging and losing weight, putting back on, and I've just witnessed it. And I don't want people to have long-term health consequences, and I don't want people to have to suffer and search out there. So all this information comes from the medical medium information, which is, in my experience, the only information that is pure truth and actually works for real serious illness. So people like myself who've been sick for years with serious illness to the point where we couldn't function, it's really hard. High fat is really, really hard on the body, and for people maybe with not a lot of symptoms or relatively healthy, that might be a different story. So I wish you guys the best. Take this into consideration, and God bless you on your health journey.